What is up, you guys? We are back with a new video and back with Genshin Impact. So, Genshin Impact 3.3 trailer has been announced, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I know, I can't fake. I've been taking a little break on Genshin Impact. Not a big break because I still been playing it. But I still haven't done any of the story quests since I had finished Nahida's last story mission. So we might do some Genshin Impact. I might do some Genshin Impact this weekend, just so I can get some Primo gems, and then of course get my boy Tartaglia. Man, if I can't get him, oh well. But let's watch this new trailer for 3.3 and see what they got to offer us. I'm kind of excited because I hopefully it's something good, man.
A friendly word of advice. Test of courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
How was
that?
Are they bringing him back again?
Who goes there?
So, is there really a ghost around here? Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us? Are you talking to me?
Oh, is this the new...
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore.
I still need to do that ball.
Dottore. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
I can't believe they actually making him a playable character. And he actually looks sick.
Squall and Fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
Who is this?
Dare to mess with me?
Faruzan. Bow user. Oh, she's pretty.
Too late for regret.
I hope she's good, dude. We need a good 4-star,
Have fun
like,
with this
honestly.
gift.
Scaramouche, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
That's actually pretty cool. Oh, let me see what type of mini games they're gonna have this time, because I don't like any of the mini games. Oh, this mini game actually looks fun. I ain't gonna even fake. Do I control it with both of them? I can actually do this mini game. I sure wish they do some combat mini games though. It's like ping pong. Oh, okay. Misty Dungeon? Okay. Looks like we got some combat stuff. Oh, they bring her wind trace back again. Oh, I like those little cards. Look at my girl, Ni Wong. So they're gonna have like a little card. They should actually have a little card game. That'd be sick. I'll collect that artwork. I'm surprised they don't have like a Genshin Impact art book. I would definitely buy it. Only because Genshin Impact's all new fucking artifacts. Alright, so increasing elemental mastery by 80%, by 80. The equipping characters Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Virgin action reaction damage are increased by 40%. Additionally, after equipping character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Version, they will gain. Oh, that's a good new artifact. That's a good new artifact for Dendro. Anemo damage bonus. Oh, okay. When charge attacks hit opponents, the equipping character's normal attack speed will increase by 10%, while normal charge and plunge attack damage will increase by 40%. They made that specifically for Scaramouche. They made that specifically for Scaramouche. No guaranteed 100%. They made that artifact for Scaramouche. New weapons. That's a callus. Tamonka Sugary. A sword. So who uses these? That's 4-star. I'm assuming this is for Scaramouche. That's kind of exciting because Scaramouche is a cool looking character. So let me see if they talked about him on the actual live stream, because I actually missed that stream.
Hey, Traveler, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see you here.
I can't believe
you didn't waste any time as soon as you heard that Inazuma was organizing
back.
a test of courage event, right? Huh? I know you. Oh, what am I doing? Well, obviously I'm here scouting out the place.
Alright.
Staring right at us.
Alright, we saw this.
Sharp!
Heck yeah, always. No. Right. And at this point, he's known by a completely different name, the Wanderer. I love that name.
So I wonder what happened.
I know I'm not the only one who's curious about what happened. I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in-game. I mean, it's better to explore the storyline without too many spoilers, right?
That's gonna be a fun story
I guess
quest.
you're right. Okay,
that's gonna be
we'll
a
leave the
really
rest
fun
for
story
travelers
quest.
to discover themselves. But the Wanderer is also going to be a new playable character in version 3.3. So let's talk about that. I'm sure many of our viewers are curious about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing. Let's have a look at the Wanderer in combat.
His character design is awesome. Scaramouche always
There's
been
no
a cool
need to
character.
exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
The wind rises.
That's actually pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick. That's pretty
Bow
sick.
your head.
His elemental burst look like it's weak though. And how does he have wind powers?
All right, Patrick, you're up. Help introduce the Wanderer for us.
Sure thing. The Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an Anemo vision, so he uses wind blades to perform ranged normal attacks.
Wait a second, wind blades?
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade, though.
Okay.
So, as everyone probably already noticed, the Wanderer can hover in the air when he casts his elemental skill. Upon using his elemental skill, he will first deal AoE damage before leaping into the air and entering a hovering state. So, while hovering, the Wanderer's normal and charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and Kugu Tofukai respectively. The damage they deal and their AoE will be increased. Their damage will be considered normal and charge attack damage, respectively. Also, Kugu Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
That's so awesome!
That's pretty cool.
I know, right? But he can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state, which is the blue meter you see on the screen. Even if he doesn't move or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
So this mechanic works a little differently than our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina. So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain speed. So this effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to
He's definitely fun. I don't know how strong. I don't think he'll be very strong.
Persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height. Of course, running out of points will end his hovering state.
Oh, okay. So travelers will need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So with his talent, Jade Claim Flower, when casting his elemental skill, If it contacts Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on which element was contacted. So for example, increasing his Kuguryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, look, check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able to easily understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I like that. It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So after unlocking another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the Wanderer is in the hovering state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy, there is a set chance to gain another buff effect, allowing him to sprint midair without consuming Kuguryoku points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
So he is just a DPS.
I'm sure extra buff effects
floaty
like
guy.
Go a long way for
that makes him very fun,
yeah,
though.
sure.
The fact that he
and
just
if
like
you've noticed,
aerial
there's
attack.
a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
I saw that.
That's pretty cool. I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
Alright, this brings us to the Wanderer's Elemental Burst.
Sweet.
Yay!
So, check this out. Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So, travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering state when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will begin descending after the burst is completed.
Okay, this stomping animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I know, and it actually suits his character.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease the Mora required when ascending bows and catalysts.
Hey now, you can never complain about saving Mora, am I right?
Okay, that's true. All right, now that we've seen the Wanderer, let's move on to the next new character. Are you ready?
Let's talk about the
I'm ready.
Yay!
He's interesting. He's he's definitely a DPS.
What did you say?
Like floaty
I'm
powerhouse.
old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears.
Is she
Try calling me
Anemo
Madam
too?
Faruzan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
She's Anemo too.
Huh?
Interesting.
What is it that you would like to learn more about? Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms? The base layer design of elemental monuments? Huh. Wait. Did you forget to call me Madam Faruzan just now when you asked your question? Whoa! What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
Oh, she sounds sassy.
Yeah, and smart too.
Ooh, so
She's
sassy.
so awesome.
She's fun.
Hold on, I heard him say that shit
I
again.
wonder
That
what her
was funny.
skirt's made
I
out
know,
of.
her
She sounds sassy.
Wrong with being afraid of thunder,
He said,
even
ooh,
at
she's
an
so
older age.
sassy.
Oh, she sounds
gosh.
sassy.
Yeah, and smart too.
She seems so awesome.
She's fun.
I wonder
What's
what
up
her
with her?
skirt's made
I
out
know,
of.
her design is so cool and really detailed. I love it.
So, even though she looks super young, she's actually an old person? Like, where's my teeth?
Well, she's not that old.
Oh, right.
Could've fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
Mm-hmm. But let's call him the Wanderer, Sarah. Please.
Okay, you know who I meant. Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
That's right, yeah, no, and speaking of age, isn't the Traveler's age also kind of mysterious?
That's true. It looks like all of our characters are intriguing. But it's safe to say that Faruzan is way older than most people in Teyvat. Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor, for over a century.
So I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
No, she's actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well, maybe not so typical. About 100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles
They
of
got her
mystery.
playstyle?
The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research. Yep, and she often tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas. However, I think she'd prefer to be complained about for using her seniority rather than garnering sympathy for her experience of being trapped in the ruins.
Yeah, sounds like she's quite the character.
I know, right? Okay, so now that we've covered her backstory, why don't we take a look at Faruzan's abilities in combat?
Let's do it.
Fight, 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 fight.
100 years have passed. Yet there
Yeah, this is all interesting to see how she looks. Hopefully, she's a good 4-star, man, because the 4-stars have been really lackluster the past couple of banners. Actually, ever since. Yeah, they've been very bad. Yeah, for as far as 4-stars. There hasn't been nobody that really stood out that was like, oh man, they can almost dwell at 5-star.
Did you guys see that?
Yes, there's so much geometry, and I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So Faruzan is an Anemo character, and she wields a bow as her weapon. Her normal attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so there's not too much to say about that. But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill,
That's
her
cool.
next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex, pulling nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's also another thing about her special charged attack. It will create a vortex effect at its point of impact. And if the attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay. So it looks like there'll be a lot of potential uses for this attack. Travelers will have to experiment with it and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try hitting teammates with the arrow in co-op mode and have them charge into the enemies to group them all together. I'll have to see who wants to try that with me. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow, the time required for fully charging Faruzan's next shot will be reduced, and the arrow will reduce the target enemy's Anemo resistance. In her elemental burst, she deploys a dazzling polyhedron and releases a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of that triangular path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here.
That's pretty good.
Next she's
it lasts a long time.
Gone for 100 years. Bada boom.
No. Even Sino's jokes are funnier than that.
It was pretty funny.
All right. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure. When the whirlwind pulse hits opponents, it will decrease their Anemo resistance. It will also apply an Anemo damage buff effect to all nearby party members when it's unleashed. Travelers should note that the effective range of this buff is quite large, and it's not just within the whirlwind pulse itself. So there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron.
She is a very good support for
After unlocking her
YALL.
talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts to deal Anemo damage to an enemy, the damage will increase based on Faruzan's base attack. This effect can only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
Oh, so it seems
So
to
they
be
buff
Anemo.
Anemo.
Yeah.
Totally!
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as
solid.
a researcher of mechanics and puzzles, Faruzan has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru. Her exploration talent reflects this, and she gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20 hours.
I'm sure no other mentor in Haravatat has 100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's pretty hard to
She's
beat.
gonna be a good
So,
support
the big
for
question is,
Anemo characters. I'm definitely using her for a YALL team.
That is
So
a
I
good
wonder how, like,
question.
with YALL,
Let's talk
her,
about the upcoming
and
event wishes.
Sucrose.
In
I
the
need
early
somebody
part
else
of
to-
version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes. Faruzan will also be making her debut in these event wishes.
Damn,
In the later
Arataki
part
Ito
of version
again?
3.3, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for both the Raiden Shogun and
Oh
Kamisato
shit, people
Ayato.
go for Raiden
And
again.
last but not least, the new 5-star catalyst, Tule Tula's Remembrance, will be appearing in a new weapon event wish.
And that's not all. In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series will become available. So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Oh my
Woo,
goodness.
more artifacts.
The weapon banner
I
for
hope
Raiden.
travelers will have fun experimenting and trying
And,
new
and
combinations with
what you call it?
these.
I've got to wish
We've
on that
already talked
banner.
about a ton of new content,
'Cause
so
either of
why
their
don't we
weapons
take a
is
quick
dope.
break with another redemption code?
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
I already got those. So to be honest, that's all I really wanted to hear from the special events. I mean, the events and stuff look cool. I don't really need to hear about them though. I already got my codes already. I don't think did they talk about anything else really? Hazel, man, I got like Constellation 3 for Hazel, dude. Constellation fucking 3.
Hey, I'm liking this one. Seems pretty
straightforward. I saw that. We saw that in the trailer. This one looks pretty fun. It looks pretty fun. I don't like, man. It's like the events, man, are so boring to me, though, man. This minigame looks okay. I would like a combat event,
as possible within the time limits earning. Does the hunter get this time? I mean, we got to keep it fair.
That one don't look fun. That don't look fun. I ain't even fake. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about the hunting one. But we'll definitely do it just because, so we can get some little primo gems, man. But anyway, y'all, that is it for this video, dude. Looks like 3.3 is gonna be pretty fun, man. I'm liking the characters. I really like this 4-star. I really like that 4-star, so I hope I get her. I missed out on fucking Candace, man. I really wanted her, but she actually looks better than Candace. She looks like one of the better 4-stars that have gotten announced, man. So Faruzan, she looks like she's gonna be awesome for Saramouche and pretty much any Anemo DPS character. She's gonna be dope for Anemo DPS characters. That's what it looks like. I feel it in my soul from what they were explaining. Yeah, she's gonna be nasty. And I think, dude, wait a minute. Is that a better?
Also.
Is that a better artifact set for? I think it is, y'all. I think that's a better artifact set.
Does not make you indestructible.
Are they gonna talk about that? No, I don't think they talked about it in this trailer. Oh, let me see. In the other trailer, they explained it though. I was reading about it. That artifact set is gonna be sick. For here it is. So let's read this. For like animal damage bonus for the Desert Pavilion Chronicle, when charge attacks hit opponents, the equipping character's normal attack speed will increase by 10%, while normal charge and plunging attack damage will increase by 40%. That's fucking good for Zhao. That's going to be fucking good for Zhao, especially for his combos. Pop, pop, charge attack. Dude. I really think that is a fucking win for Zhao. They made this mainly for Saramouche, but Saramouche and Zhao are pretty much, they both Anemo DPS characters. So, wow, I think this might be good for him, man. And if plunging attacks increase by 40%, I'll have to sit there and do now. The only thing is I'll have to sit and do his combo attack and go like pop, pop, combo, then go into the plunge. I can't constantly do plunging. But that's 15 seconds though. And doing that plunge attack over and over again, yeah, that's a good amount of time to get a lot of damage out. So I don't know, man. That's pretty dope. Now the other one, that's good for, that'll probably be a good artifact set for my boy Sinnoh. That'll probably be a really good artifact set for him. When is Zhao getting Zhao just had a rerun not too long ago too. Damn, that's been a minute. But yeah, man, so this is exciting stuff for Genshin Impact, man. Some of these new characters, like I said, I was waiting for them to get a better 4-star. I haven't seen a good 4-star in a hot minute, but Faruzan looks like she's actually going to be pretty dope for Anemo damage characters. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm definitely going to experiment with her. I got to get that character. So we're going to be wishing definitely on the next banner. I don't know if I should keep wishing on this banner for Tartaglia. I'm going to keep wishing on it. I don't know. I need to see where my pity is because I want to get Saramouche now. Because he definitely looks fun, man. I ain't going to lie. He looks like he's a lot of fun. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I'm going to continue to try to put out some more. We're going to do some story. We're going to do some story for Genshin Impact this weekend. I'm definitely going to do it. So I'm going to try to put out some videos for that too. So y'all look forward to that. And then, of course, we're still going through God of War. Finally finished Bayonetta. The video's up for you guys to watch my Bayonetta series. Bayonetta is done. But I still got to do some stuff on there that I want to play for myself, like to have fun and show some new weapons and stuff that I got to unlock. So we'll go from there too. And I may do a climax run on there, man. Bayonetta was just a lot of fucking fun. That game was a lot of fun. But we'll see. Alright, as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.